song that I wrote.
Yes.
About kind of just my emotions and where I was in a certain point in time. Talking about like everything I'm going through, my brother being like locked up and all that.
Yeah. Wow.
What do I feel? What do I feel? And please don't tell me that it's nothing, cause it's nothing that I feel like something. Let nothing be something before letting something be nothing. Life is crazy. And stressing about the what ifs and maybes. What if I had a lot of money? Maybe life would be easy. More money, more problems as I'm chasing my dream. I try to focus on the art and let the rest come between. If you read in between the lines, everything not what it seems. Scrolling the gram, people capping for the likes in the streets. The cam you see in real life, the same one you see on the screens. That's why I forever remain cozy. Cozier Cam, ring a bell. I'm the shit, ain't hard to tell. Wrong place, right time. Got my brother in the cell. I'm fighting tears on the phone, wishing I could see him again. But until then, these collections gon' have to sit with me well forever. Then I repent, tell them I'm wishing them well. Trying to keep my mind right, got a sample, got a taste of the lime, like feeling sour, check the check, I'm penny, nickel, and dime, praying one day they appreciate the way that I'm rhyming, a decade from now I guarantee they say that it's time, it's not fine with being modest, and I'm fine just being honest, right or wrong, I think it's nonsense. I know they watching into myself, concept the pendulum of my mind alternates between sense and option, make me my biggest obstacle. Fossil flows, ripple effect like dominoes. I positively affect the masses, so it's my time to go. Dominoes, skip this audio until it's adios. I leave the love behind and haunt the ones that doubted long ago. But really though, don't gotta be like that. No need to hate, you show me love and I reciprocate that. Sometimes it's hard, I took some L's, but I'ma give my licks back until it's RP giving them how I'm ripping these tracks.
Whoa. Whoa.
Say that's timeless.
Whoa.
Like the way that I'm rhyming.
Hey. Whoa. Whoa. Yeah.
Cozy.
I have in the car. Cozy. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Oh. This is the Neoliberal podcast. I sing, man.
For real?
I sing, play some
we gotta
keyboard.
get you on a track.
Yeah, but I don't do too much.
Gotta get you on a track.
Yeah, this was good. I love it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man, my youth. It's such a, yo, keep in touch with me, bro.
I definitely will.
Yeah, that's my card.
I'm gonna text you as soon as I get in, okay?
Yeah, man, my youth. You're welcome to another episode of the Live Around podcast. This is an impromptu episode of the Live Around podcast. I have an amazing young man, young man who is a musician, and he has his own company. We've just been rapping, busting it up, and I am very impressed with this young man and where he is. Welcome to the show. What's your name again?
My name is Cameron Edwards, artist name Cozier Cam, but I also just go by Cozy, so you can kind of call me whatever you like, Cozy, Cozier Cam, whatever your heart desires.
Yes. So now, tell me about you. Are from Philadelphia? Are you from Philadelphia?
No, I'm actually originally from Virginia, small town called Mount or Franklin County, Virginia.
Yes.
Like I said, super small, like everyone knows everyone type of thing.
Yes.
But I moved up to Jersey, Cherry Hill area when I was 7 years old. Was there throughout elementary, high school.
Yeah.
And then once I graduated high school, I moved to San Francisco for 3 years.
Yes.
And then after San Francisco, that's when like COVID hit. So I actually moved back home for about 6 months and some change. Picked up some new like hobbies. I was actually like painting for businesses.
Okay.
And then once I made enough money and like COVID kind of like subsided, then I moved back out to California and I lived in San Diego.
Wow.
Yeah.
You are young. You're in your mid-20s.
Yes.
And you seem like you've done it. You've done a lot.
I just, never want to have that feeling of being complacent. So always trying to introduce myself to new opportunities, new experiences, new people in general.
A lot of young people nowadays, when they look at the working force, they like to do their own thing. They are very creative. I mean, that you were telling me what you do. So you said you creative, but you have your own company now. You're about to launch it with an LLC start in January.
Yes.
You're a rapper. You're a musician. Tell me about your music. And I mean, you gotta leave a rap with us before you get out of here.
Rap. I mean, yeah, I'll definitely be down to play something for you.
Yes, and we're gonna add it to when we edit the podcast. We're gonna get the music and we're gonna add it in the middle and the end. So we'll have your whole music and we'll showcase it here on the podcast.
Oh,
but yeah,
I love that.
Yeah, but tell me, how did you get into music and what is it that got you into music?
How I got into it? Well, I got into music about 2 years ago.
Yes.
It kind of started with me kind of all started as like fun and like joking around when I lived in San Francisco. So me and my roommates, we like started up this thing where we would all just get together, we would grab brews, and then we would just like chill at the house each Friday if we weren't doing anything, and we like to call it Freestyle Fridays. So then we would just all just like pretty much get drunk and just like be BSing around, freestyling, rapping just for something to do. And then there were just like little instances here and there where I was like, all right, like that wasn't bad. I'm all right, that wasn't bad. And coming from like being a person that was never super open to talking about my emotions and explaining how I feel, just kind of keeping everything bottled in. I kind of used like the music as like a light for me to shed my like emotions, my thoughts, my feelings. So that way I wasn't like, bottling everything in all the time. And it just was super helpful with that mentally. And then through it, I've just been able to meet so many different people. So like I said, it started off as just like fun and games, but as a hobby. But now it turned into something that I'm like, this is something I'm passionate about. I've, found people since coming or moving to Philadelphia that are.
How long ago you moved to Philadelphia?
How long ago? About a year and a half ago.
Okay. Yeah. And so the people you do music with now, are they are from Philly?
They are from not like Philly, but yes, if that makes sense, like Pennsylvania area and so on. Okay, and so the moves, you move from until you were coming when you come to Philly. Where were you moving from again? From San Diego. San Diego.
Oh, what is San Diego like? What's San Diego like? Is that California?
San Diego's California.
California. What's going on in San Diego?
Southern California.
Yes.
San Diego. How would I explain San Diego? It is very like relaxed.
Yeah.
Always good weather there. Yeah. Like it's never too hot, never too cold. I think that like plays into people's like moods and energies out there.
Okay.
Because wintertime people will just be getting grumpy and this and that.
Yes.
It was just it's just like
I used to say the same thing. I'm from Jamaica originally, but I'm an American now. But when I just came, I said, wow. I didn't realize. Wait, every time the weather changes, the people change. The mood change here.
No, yeah. So I think to wrap it up, or not wrap it up, but like San Diego, I feel like it's really like a networking city, just because you know how people are like I'm outside. People were saying that. Nah, people really be outside in San Diego, just because the weather's always nice. You got the beach. People are always biking, skating around, and there's really there's always something to do there. It's full of breweries. I would say it's a millennial city.
A millennial city.
Yes.
What's the word? Why you say millennial? Because of because the groovy city, yeah?
Yeah, just the people, age ranges there is within, from people I ran into, everyone was within 19-ish to 18-ish to 30.
But now you're in Philadelphia. What's the difference? I know you're here in Philly. And why did you decide to come to Philly of all places?
Why did I decide? Well, I grew up in Cherry Hill.
Oh, okay. So if you grew up in Cherry Hill, New Jersey, you are considered Philly. You are part of the Philly experience.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
you could say that, but yeah, I grew up in Cherry Hill. What actually brought me back from San Diego
Yeah.
is that I actually had my first child. I was blessed with a beautiful daughter. And her mother's actually originally from grew up in Philly, moved around in Philly and whatnot, so she's from Philly.
Nice.
And she just wanted to come back, be closer with family. So I was like, okay,
that is good.
That's honestly what brought me back. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I didn't want to come back. I loved it out there. And then when I first got back to Philly, I hated Philly. But then after
a year ago, a lot was going on in Philly a year ago.
But giving it some time and linking, connecting, meeting the right people.
Yeah.
I start to fall in love with the city. Honestly.
Yeah. I am in love with all. I mean, irrespective of the violence and the crime sometimes, and of course Philadelphia is one of those cities with the highest levels of poverty of all the cities.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, of all the places, the poverty is high, but outside of that, some people, they like the down to earthness, the culture, and so on and so forth. But I want to ask you a question. Now that we've talked, we have gotten that to it. Now we're at the place where you're now at the level where you do music,
mm-hmm.
and I would love to hear your and you said you're starting a company and so on and so forth.
Yes.
Tell me about your decision so now that by the way, before we get into that, you said something that was profound and I can't gloss over it. I cannot. You said something about dealing with your emotions and how you got it bottled. A lot of young men, even like Ben Simmons, the basketball player, and a lot of young people, we never thought that young men have emotional issues and that they have to deal with. But you said that the music helped you. It provided the opium, so to speak.
Definitely.
Yeah.
To that, I mean, music is a universal language.
Yeah.
No matter that actual language a song is in or how someone is saying things, you can feel the emotions through the music, whether it's the tone in their voice, the beat, and just how it all comes together. You can actually feel people's emotions through that, and I think that's why everyone from all types of walks of life are able to connect so well and just simply connect through music, because it's I can vibe with this. There's just something about the music that touches your soul, you know what I mean?
What kind of music you do?
I make hip-hop, rap music.
Hip-hop, rap and stuff.
Yes.
And of course you rap and you produce your own and create your own music?
I don't produce my own music. I do mix and master my own music.
Yes.
But haven't got to producing the beats and all of that yet.
Yes.
But definitely write all of my own stuff, mix and master, like I said.
Yes.
And just trying to learn and pick up other things along the way, just to help continue my path to greatness.
So, what's your path to greatness? What do you want to become? First of all, I want to know what's your goal, your 10-year, 15-year goal? What do you hope to achieve from all of this? One, we talk about greatness, and the second question is, who is your greatest inspiration and in your music? So let's see, which one we're going to do first? Let's talk with your path to greatness, and then we talk about what is inspiring your music.
Okay.
Yeah. So
my path to greatness is what I see myself doing. So I feel like I have high standards for myself, I feel like one big goal of mine doesn't really have anything to do with music itself, but I know the music will help me get there, as well, just because of how I said music is such a universal language that helps you connect. But one goal I would love to achieve is winning the Bob Hope Humanitarian Award.
The what?
Bob Hope Humanitarian Award.
What is oh my God, what is that?
It's a award. It's an award given to individuals who have made an impact on society and humanity overall. There's different forms of it, of the humanitarian award.
Yeah.
And for it to be one of my goals, I probably should know even more about it.
Yeah.
But that's just I would say something I set because I know it is held with high prestige, So it's if I set that high of a goal for myself, then my actions towards that goal should along the way match up and help me get into that realm or that vicinity of that. So I won't say necessarily it's like that is the goal, but it's not like the like ultimate all end to be all. Like if I never won that or anything like that, I wouldn't be like, oh damn, you know.
Yeah.
But I just like to relate that. I just hope to through my music be able to impact and touch as many lives as I possibly can, and like simply like just this interview right here and you getting to know more about me. Like I appreciate all the small things.
Yeah, this
Like
is really good.
if I could you know, affect and touch one individual a day,
Yeah.
I'm happy with that. You know, I could like leave tomorrow and be like, oh, like I still feel like I did something in this world. You know.
Yeah. That is. What do you like in your music, and what do you? Okay, give me. What do you? What do you rap? What's your? Oh, actually, before you tell me that, I was gonna ask you what your what inspired your music, or who inspired the kind of music you write. So,
Who?
because I'm gonna ask you what kind of music you rap, because we know there's rap music, but there is and hip hop, but the lyrics and so on. You know, some people talk about the violence in the music, but you talk about you want to inspire and humanitarian. So, what is it that makes your music unique and different from the kind of music we're seeing put out today that promotes violence and so on and so forth? That makes it humanitarian. That's a deep question. Yes.
What makes it humanitarian?
Yeah. So, what is it that inspires your music?
What is it that inspires my music?
Yeah.
I would say just everyday life.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
and my experiences or stories that people have told me. So, kinda, I would say it's. Someone asked me this a couple days ago. I feel like it's like a perspective thing with my music.
Yeah.
Not all of it is directly from my perspective, but it's written from a perspective, whether that's like first person point of view, whether it's third person and I'm referring to myself.
Yeah.
Because I just feel like that's something that helps people connect with it and how it's delivered overall. So I'm never really talking about any.
Yeah.
How do I put it? I think I don't really talk about like too much like violence.
Yeah.
Or anything like that. I kind of try to focus on like the positives, or I'm looking at like certain negative situations within my life and explaining / describing that, but also getting to ending of how like there's light within it.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
But it's definitely all written from like an emotional standpoint. Like I won't say I would take that back. I won't say I never write anything about violence or anything, because like I said, it's all emotional.
Yeah.
It's based on how I'm feeling.
How you're feeling, and yes, and I know human beings get angry, and that's part of the art form. I mean, art. When you do music, is an art form, and it's about expression and expressing what's deep inside and how you're feeling. But so some people might take it another way and feel as though you're promoting violence. But it's an art form to express yourself, what you're going through, and to vent and to connect. You know what I mean? And now people want to use that art form to speak against you in court. But anyway, we won't talk about that right now, because I hear that who was music, some rapper, but because of what he said, they're gonna use it against him in court, and I'm like, that makes no sense. Anyways, but tell me, what rapper, is there any musician that you follow that you really like?
Oh, of course, easy, J. Cole.
What about J. Cole? Why you like
Jermaine Cole?
Jermaine Cole.
The GOAT.
Oh, he's the GOAT, like LeBron James?
He's the GOAT.
Oh, I thought it was Jay-Z. Or Wiz Khalifa.
It's all like I said, it's all perspective.
Yeah.
Somebody's GOAT may not be my GOAT. One man's trash, another man's treasure.
Yeah, man.
So in my eyes, J. Cole the best, the greatest.
Give me something before you. I mean, and this is just the first of many interviews and that I will have with you, because one of these days when you have your live shows, I want to do a documentary piece and record a little bits and pieces, and we can have a live show. So this is gonna be audio, but the next time I meet with this young man, we're gonna do it in video. Okay?
Oh, let's do that. I would love to.
Yeah, we're gonna do it. We do video and audio podcast. So this one is audio, but the next time we meet, and we will meet again, I would love to follow your story and hear more about you. Mm-hmm. But give me something. Give me one of your music, in acapella, if you don't mind.
In acapella?
Yeah, in acapella. Yes.
Let me see. What song would I want to acapella?
Yeah, one. anything. Give me any beat, any song. We're gonna mix up one from your music though. But is there any? I want to hear something that you that you did just for the podcast audience to hear as an impromptu.
It's an impromptu?
Yes, something. Yes, give me anything.
All right. Oh, hold on. Give me a second. Let me see. Actually, I love this journey. So I'm gonna say, all right. It goes. Look where it started. Look at the progress. Speak with conviction and passion. Been broken hearted. Pain pumping through my arteries. Dropped and ask them who hard is me. I give the music all of me. Unapologetic with me. Been ahead of my time. Been destined for writing rhymes. Be careful who I get time. Been careful how I spend mine. Been thinking about this life. I question, is it worth living? I gotta stay on my grind. Be patient. They say I'm gifted. I got. You want to keep going?
Oh my.
Slow down, I need some clarity. Devil getting the best in me. Hold my angels protecting me. Trying to escape reality. Fill my body with shrooms. And trying to change up the room. Anything to lighten the mood. Cause there's tension between me and you. Hold up. I be the villain. Comfortable with how I'm living. Bring on the critics. Nothing new. I just like mimic the gimmicks. Linguistically high. Glitter semantics is so exquisite. You asking, I shall deliver. Been packing, they talking pistols.
Oh, yo.
Extensiveness of my mental murderous, my mind a killer. Could be the drugs talking or liquor in my liver, trying to fight the feeling that's non-existent.
Ooh, wow, I love it. It's very poetic. Oh my God, this is great. What's your name again?
Cozier Cam.
How can people find you? How can people find you on Instagram if they want to follow your work? How can they follow you? How can they
follow me at Cozier Cam, COZIERCAM, and that is on all platforms: Apple, Spotify, YouTube, SoundCloud. Shoot, if you play Xbox,
yes,
same thing, Cozier Cam. And how could I fail to mention? Please follow and tap in with my company, Takeover Entertainment Group.
Yes.
AKA TKO, especially if you're an artist, a creator, whether it's videography, photography, no matter what you do.
Yes.
Please tap in. You can follow us on all platforms at Takeover. That's TAKEOVER.ENT. Takeover.entertainment.
This is the Live Around podcast. We're coming to you live from North Philadelphia or Philadelphia, talking with my man right here, young man. We're gonna have him back in the show. He's an amazing young man. He's gonna do well. He has the feel. He has the aura. He has the look. Yeah, man, definitely. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. What good? All right, and now let me stop it. Oh, yes, sir. I love it. It's the best podcast to do on the spot. Let's go. I'm on Spotify. Go to and the iHeartRadio. Which one? I'm on Spotify or Apple Pod. Is that the iPhone?
Yeah.
Which one? What you listen to? You listen to?
Apple